Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to basketball here on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. Andy Pollack with you tonight with a coach, Chris Morrow. And Chris, we've got Ames in town tonight, the Ames girls program that historically has not been great, but later on the boys game, that's a very, very talented historical program. But the Ames girls come in tonight, you look at their record, and this is not your father's Ames girls basketball team.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been playing a tough schedule here to start off the season. They're sitting 3-3, and these teams that they've been playing, I think, are just getting them prepared for the conference play that they'll be going into in the Alliance Conference.
They come in tonight to take on the Ankeny Hawks. The Hawks ranked number 8 in the latest Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union poll. They keep us abreast of everything going on in the girls' union. We know each week where everybody stands, no secrets there, but an Ankeny Hawks team coming into the year, they had some pieces, but recently that's been filled out with the return of junior guard Savannah Gage.
Yeah, Ankeny's been playing really tough teams to start off the season. They've moved up in the rankings, got a big win against Cedar Falls, and got some players on the team. I love Jayla, watching Jayla play. She just plays hard every possession, both sides of the floor, so I'm excited to watch them play tonight.
You speak, of course, of Jayla Williams, sophomore, very talented sophomore, a lot of Division I interest, and her and Savannah Gage on the floor, as well as they're not the only ones. They've got some other very nice pieces, and we will certainly talk about them throughout the course of the evening. As we look at things right now, Ankeny comes off of really a historic win in the last 11 years since Ankeny and Centennial split. They had a big win against Southeast Polk on Tuesday night, and we'll chat about that a little bit as the night goes on. For now, we will head over to our public address announcer, Rodney Tomlinson.
Our guest for tonight's non-conference matchup are the Ames High Little Cyclones. The head coach for Ames is Cole Cook. Assistant coaches, Dave Oldby, coaching lessons, Ethan Charlo and Jeff Stein. Assistant coaches for the Hawkettes, Gary Burkwell, Cody Myers, and Donald Hogan. Head coach for your Hawkettes, Mr. Nick Hogan. And now, here are your starters for the first half of tonight's doubleheader. For the Little Cyclones at guard, the 5'7" junior, number 3, Thurston Hampton. For the Hawkettes at guard, the 5'11" junior, number 2, Savannah Gay. For Ames, a 5'9" junior, at forward, number 12, Lisa Percival. For the Hawkettes, the senior, standing 5'6" at guard, number 3, Carson Jack. For the Cyclones, the 5'6" senior at guard, number 22, Haley Precaution. For Ankeny, at guard, the 5'10" sophomore, number 22, Jacob Williams. For the Little Cyclones, at guard, the 5'3" freshman, number 25, Victoria Williams. For the Hawkettes, playing guard, the 5'10" sophomore, number 23, Ainsley Keane. And for Ames, at forward, the 6' senior, number 34, Abby McGuire. For the Hawkettes, at center, a 5'8" senior, number 30, Cassie Johnson. And now, to honor America and those who have served along with their families, we ask that you please rise as you are able and remove your hats. As we face the red, the white, and the blue of that very special flag that stands for so much because of the sacrifice of so many.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Welcome back here on the Ankeny Activities Network. Andy Powlick and Chris Morrow tonight with a call. Ankeny, the Hawkettes here to take on, or defending their home court, against the Ames Little Cyclones. Chris, as you look through some of the prep to this game, a big factor has been the outside shooting throughout the course of the year for Ankeny. They've been really, really good behind the arc.
Yeah, absolutely. They get hot pretty quickly, and they're just a well-rounded team that can get hot by pushing the ball up the court, but also they got some shooters. And then, like we talked about earlier, Jayla Williams, she can get to the rim at any time that she wants.
The officials are
Right away, Hawkettes control the tip. Savvy Gage all the way in, up off the glass. A little bit low, ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawkettes.
Right away, she takes it to the basket, tries to get a layup right away. Good defense by Ames.
Right away going to the inside. Williams with it. Takes it back out. They're going to reset things here all the way down to the corner. Tipped away, taken out of there. Pankonen. Ames with a little defensive pressure here early on. Ames quickly stolen back. Gage tips from behind. A little back and forth here early on in this one. Down the corner, tipped away. Another steal.
A little sloppy here to go. I think we've had 4 turnovers already to each possession.
Figure out a way to come down into the flow of the game. Savvy Gage here with the basketball, coming back off a torn ACL that we'll talk about many times throughout the course of the year. Future Division I basketball player. And down low, getting the offensive rebound. Carson Jacks can't get it, but she's fouled. She'll have a chance to shoot it though.
Yeah, great offensive rebound there, but you know, I like Ames' intensity to start the game. They're coming out pressuring the basketball and playing with some intensity here to start off.
Carson Jackson, three-point shooter, very, very good shooter. Man, saw her just come out clutch earlier this year against Cedar Falls. Always seems to be when as the Hawks go during her career, or as she has gone, so have the Hawks gone. And she's been really good. Hawkettes come out with some pressure, and Ames quickly throws it away, back the other way.
Yeah, some full court pressure there by Ames, and that's what they're going to have to do this game is handle the pressure, calm down a little bit, and take care of the basketball. Three-point shot is good.
Multi-sport athlete, and then a foul quickly back on the pressure. That's something a little bit different for the Hawkettes right now, this pressure that they're throwing out there. As you've seen, it's led to a few tough decisions there by the Little Cyclone so far.
Yeah, Ankeny's putting some pressure on Ames right now, trying to make sure that they take care of the basketball full court.
Back the other way, Ames working against his own defense right now of Ankeny. Top for Ames, this is Percival. Thought about the three-point shot down low. They go McGuire, take it away. Carson Jacks back the other way. One hands it all the way down the court. Keene running the floor, can't get it to fall. And Pankonen out of there with a rebound. Jim against the pressure. Pankonen pushes it down, throws it away. Down in the corner. Try to get it down there to precaution. Down the corner, and a 30-second timeout for Ames. Just going to want to settle down a little bit right now against this pressure defense of Ankeny.
Yeah, great timeout by Ames head coach. Just kind of telling them to calm down. They got to handle the basketball and just play with some composure.
Ames has been a team that the last several years, there really hasn't been a whole lot of consistency in coaching. They've gone through a lot of coaches. Their numbers in girls basketball have not been super high. They've been really good at other sports. Traditionally, an outstanding track school up there. Done some very good things there. They've had a great softball program the last couple of years, but basketball, and they play hard. They just really struggle to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, and it comes down to limiting the turnovers against pressure, and you can tell tonight that's what Ankeny's doing right from the get-go is putting the pressure on them, making them try to handle the ball right from the get-go.
Well, in handling the ball against that pressure is one of those things that, as a club coach, it's, over the course of your career, it's not something that you can just ask all of a sudden a sophomore or a junior in high school to run an offense and take the ball up against pressure.
Absolutely. It takes a lot of work and a lot of time commitment, and a lot of girls out here for Ames don't have the experience that these girls at Ankeny have.
Nice hustle down there to get their offensive rebound. The defensive rebound. Victoria Williams, the hustle play for Ames, gets them to maintain the possession. So just a couple minutes in, 5-0. Ankeny with a couple free throws and a three-point shot by Keene. And that's where we stand right now. This is the first game of a doubleheader we'll have here tonight where the boys, very, very tradition-rich Ames boys basketball team in town to take on Ankeny. Ames again against the pressure and the travel over there on the far side by by precaution.
Right there, Ames broke the pressure, got over half court. They just need to calm down there and run their offense and just keep their composure there.
The tough part is the pressure doesn't let up at that point. Ankeny continues to come at you, and Ankeny, a team that we've seen flashes out of in the past, like a lot of flashes, but that consistency is what they'll strive for as Gage leaves that one short. But as they look to compete consistently with the big dogs, and they big win against Southeast Polk last week, running the floor right now. Williams with the left hand gets it to fall. You just see there's been pieces. They've been growing to this point. Coach Drew McAnally's done an outstanding job growing to this point. Now Coach Toby has taken over this year, and he's really got some nice pieces in place for Ankeny to really compete with the big dogs, I think, consistently.
Yeah, I love Drew. He's a good friend of mine. Did a great job of getting the program turned around and going in the right direction. And Coach Toby, I coach against him on the boys' side, another great coach, and doing a great job at the beginning of the year. And I think he'll do a great job as a head coach.
Gage down to the corner. Keene. Saw Keene running cross country this year for Ankeny. Gage into the lane, tipped out of there. And, every time she hits the ground, and she's quickly helped up. And I think she's going to be some limitations right now with some minutes, but there's a deep breath with future Division I basketball players, a deep breath every time she hits the ground out there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure, like you said, she'll be limited a little bit. Just get her back in the realm of things, getting her on the court, and just.
Williams with a two-handed stuff right back in Anissa Percival's face. Now she's going to have to stay. I guess she was going to be stationary already. Now 1-2-2. You're forcing it. There's a couple different kinds of pressure. That's when they're definitely forcing the action with that 1-2-2, trying to get the trap right away.
Got a good look there. Ames broke the pressure. Got a good three-point look. Didn't fall.
The shot clock now, that's a couple years old, certainly has not come into play now as we're about halfway into that first quarter. 30-second shot clock. Gage into the lane. Stolen away. Precaution comes out of there with it. Ames looking for a good shot on the way here from Percival. No good.
Another great look by Ames. Just not falling right now.
Keene all the way in does an excellent job recognizing there's no rim defender, and Keene goes in with the right hand and gets the hoop, and will have a chance to add a free throw to it.
Yeah, she did a good job of hesitation a little bit there. Kind of slowed down a little bit, changed his pace, and then attacked the rim for a layup, trying to get an and one.
Our first Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution for tonight. Kyla Schotveld comes in for Ankeny, as well as Jaden Mosier in the game. As Keene and a turnover. Oh, we've got a foul. Sorry, I looked up the scoreboard. Foul there on the Hawkettes.
Pocket foul charge to Kyla Schotveld.
Again, that Schotveld is whistled for a foul there. New rules this year and fouls in high school basketball. We'll talk about that as the night goes on. You'll see some differences. That is the second team foul on the Hawkettes. You see that defense all over the place. Three-point shot on the way there is good.
Another good look. They've had 3 possessions of good looks. Finally got one to go. Need a couple stops here.
You think early on, Coach, as we watch this, maybe that's the game plan is to let Ames take some of those three-point shots?
It sure looks like it. They're not really out there guarding them. They're kind of sagging off in their zone and making them take outside looks and hoping they miss and they get some transition points on their fast break.
So Ames taking the time out here, and we mentioned that for the first time this year there's some free throw changes and how free throws will be administered in high school basketball. You don't notice at the game, you don't notice a huge difference other than the fact there's no more one-on-ones. That was one of my favorite things. One-on-ones right away coming off that first free throw and watching everybody battle for it.
Yeah, it's a 2-shot foul at 5. It kind of takes away from you're not able to stall at the end of the quarters, and you're not. But I did see in the Northwest game a coach took advantage. They only had 3 fouls, 10 seconds left, so they fouled the last 10 seconds, so they didn't get a shot off. So some strategies that come in play now.
I'm told we might have some audio issues here tonight, trying to get those figured out right now. Hopefully we can get everything through here. Playing around, we had some audio issues last night too. Thought we might have had them fixed, but we'll continue on here. 10-3. Ankeny in the lead right now over Ames.
Ames out front, some pressure. Good pass on the inside. Just missed the layup by
There
Ames.
we go, yep. Carson Jacks comes out of there with a rebound for Ankeny. I think we're back on right now. Got things switched up. Got the right plugins where they needed to be. Mosier backs everybody down. Schotveld with the basketball. Mosier into the lane again. Everybody collapses. Good look for three out there. No good, though, by Schotveld. And we come back the other way for Ames.
Great defensive stand there by Ames. Their bench is clapping. I love the energy there. They got the intensity. They just got to keep playing hard.
Well, so far you get the feeling that if Ames can have a better chance of success if they force Ankeny into that half-court set. Ankeny's really created a lot of offense from their full-court pressure so far. Quickly down low they go and almost traveling with the basketball, and the turnover there on Deerdorf as they pass it down.
Great ball movement there. They got the ball in the hands of Jayla Williams, and she did so good. Went to that spin move and got to the rim, got fouled, and she's going to go to the line for a repair.
Jayla Williams, a player over the course of the summer, really blew up in the club circuit. Opportunity to play with, some of the best, and really caught the eye of college coaches.
Absolutely, and I was lucky to be coaching this summer on the club side, and I saw her just rise to the occasion every time, and she was a go-to for her club team. And just like I said, the way she plays, as hard as she plays, she just earns a scholarship by her work ethic.
Where do you see someone like her projecting at? Probably not a point guard at the next level, but someone just athletically can be your defender, your stopper, your rebounder, someone that an athlete, definitely a very good athlete on the floor.
Absolutely, and she's going to dive on the floor for you. She's going to make the hustle plays, but she can shoot it, but she can get to the rim too. And she's only just going to get stronger and better as the years go on.
Pankonen dribbling through the pressure, gets it up for Ames. No worries about time on the shot clock right now. This is a little Cyclones. Pass it around. Ankeny's really extended their zone defense now. On the cutter, they had numbers down low as they swing it back out once again. Again, just putting points on the board have been a tough part for Ankeny, and then Mosier comes away with a steal.
Yeah, they've extended that defense. It's more of a 1-2-2 zone with the three out top just really extended out, trying to put pressure and make Ames make a decision on up top.
Gage trapped in the corner, throws it off of the Ames defender. That's Victoria Williams, throws it off her, out of bounds. And 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Hawkettes to go to work. 12-3 they lead here. 91 seconds to go in the first quarter. Does not look like we'll see any two-shot bonuses here in the first quarter. They will restart the fouls at 5 in each quarter. So more like the college game right now for women anyway, for the college women's game. Gage thought about the long three-pointer, the Caitlin Clark look. Swings it back around. Here's Schotveld. Williams, 3 seconds. Gage lets one go. No good at the horn. Rebound cleared out there for the Little Cyclones by Abby McGuire.
Another good defensive stand there by Ames. Made him use the whole shot clock and boxed out and got the rebound.
Ames has defended really, really well in the half-court set. Shot on the way, no good by Pankonen. Off the glass, no good. Gage clears it. 20-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Again, they settle Ankeny down into the half-court set. Leading by 9. Mosier backs down. Out to Williams. Good collapse, good dish out to Gage. Gage can't get it to fall, a little short. Rebound out of there to Percival.
Great look there, good setup by Jayla for the kick out for the 3. And here she goes for some defensive pressure and a layup.
Williams there with that steal, 20 seconds to go. And a foul going to be on Gage, I believe they dinged for it. On the far side away from us. Good crowd on hand here tonight for these early season matchups. Not a conference game. Used to be a conference game. No longer the case.
Yeah. It is a great crowd. It's good to see the girls bring in a good crowd. And the Ankeny girls are fun to watch, that's for sure.
Pankonen with the basketball, trailing by 11. 12 seconds. Stolen away Williams. Another steal for Jayla Williams. Up with the left hand, can't get it to fall. And she'll have a chance, so to shoot a couple free throws. 6.5 seconds remain, and things have just all of a sudden turned for Ames. You just got the feeling they were in it. They were able to keep everything in the half-court set, but now Ankeny with a barrage here at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, and it comes back to the one player we've been talking about from the get-go. Jayla Williams just really turned up the defensive pressure, got some steals, and set her team up success with driving and getting to the rim, and now she's hitting some free throws.
It's that first one to fall as the Hawkettes starting to pull away a little bit here. 6.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Williams now with 7 early on. 3 of those. Just 3 at the free throw line. It was ready to transition that fourth. Couldn't quite get it to fall. At the horn, Pankonen not going to let it go, and Ames will not get a shot off. We'll take a quick break. Ankeny, the Hawkettes, lead 15-3 here at the end of the first quarter. We'll be back. This is the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Welcome back on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. Andy Powlett, Chris Morrow with you here tonight. The Ames High Little Cyclones trail Ankeny 15-3 here at the end of the first quarter as we get ready to start the second. And it's been the athleticism of Ankeny that's been tough for Ames to keep up with here so far. Cassie Johnson, the future Division I softball player in the game, passes it off to Gage, who puts it up off the glass and in, and that's really that toughness at the rim is what Savvy Gage brings to this Hawkette team.
Yeah, and that had to feel really good for her to see the ball go through the hoop for the first time this year, and now she can settle in.
Williams comes through with yet another steal. I've got her for 4. I think she's even got more than that right now. Williams into the lane, kicks it out. Gage back to Johnson. Keene over in the corner. Stolen away. Pankonen clears it for the Little Cyclones. Precaution thought about it, but just constantly getting harassed out there. 25 feet from the bucket, and you can't take a deep breath at all against Ankeny.
Yeah, that 1-2-2 extended, and they're trapping on that first pass, it looks like. Ames just got to move the ball, but they got to move the ball smart. They got to get the ball in the middle. The middle is wide open right now, and they're not finding the open girl.
Everything extended all the way out. Pankonen down to McGuire. Ball knocked around a little bit. Pankonen again into the lane. Precaution for 3, no good. Rebound Johnson. Boy, Ankeny wastes no time in the half court.
No, that's one thing that they're really good at. If they want, they can get the ball up quick, especially when you get Jayla Williams out running out ahead of all other 4 girls.
Ames, little miscommunication after McGuire tips it away, but they do come out of there with it. Precaution now, Pankonen. Again, that defense starting to work its way up, and what a luxury for Coach Toby to have Williams up there at the top of the key running that half-court trap.
Ames did a good job of getting the ball to the middle. That girl's got to turn and look at the rim because if she looks down, that girl's wide open underneath the hoop.
Big game of note tonight into the first quarter is Gage. The reverse layup knocks in, but a game with early on a big game right now as Waukee leads Dowling Catholic 14-12. That's a top 10 matchup, as well as it sure feels like all the CIML games are. Looks like we've got a full timeout taken by Ames. They trail 19-3. We'll be back here on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Coming out of the they were talking about halftime during the break. I got that on my brain. So coming out of the timeout, Ankeny calls off the press, drops back into more of a man-to-man look right now. In the lane, Pancona might have traveled with it, but Williams with another steal. Very multiple on defense, keeping Ames uncomfortable right now. Williams can't get that to fall. The cutting Jacks can't get it to fall, and out of there with it is Williams.
Two really good looks, just didn't fall for Ankeny, and then they come back and get another turnover.
Boy, just constantly pestering. Johnson with a steal ahead to Keene. The state cross-country runner puts the layup in as she runs the floor, and that 80 feet she had to run is nothing like the 2 whatever miles that she had to run at cross-country. A little quicker there, but Ankeny takes the lead. Williams just constantly pestering the Ames guards. Pankanen.
Ankeny's back into a man-to-man, it looks like.
It's a good time to test out a couple of your defense to see what you're good at. Is with 11 seconds on the shot clock, Pancona can't get it to fall. Williams will take it down the floor herself. Johnson, Keene. Johnson for three, nice touch as Cassie gets it to fall. The Little Hawk, or the Lady Hawkettes pulling away. Little Cyclones, Lady Hawkettes. Got to keep that in mind tonight. Into the lane, swinging it around. Ames has just really struggled, especially after early, to get any looks at the basket.
Yeah, and they're just not really looking at the hoop. They're driving, but they're looking to kick, and they got to look to just go up with it and see what happens. Get the shot off. But right now they're driving and they're looking to pass.
Gage for three, and right in front of us, no good. Rebound out of there. It's a precaution. Even just something there, exactly what you just mentioned. You have a chance, you're playing 2-on-2. That might be your best odds of the night to generate some offense. As now Ames in the half court where they've had some issues getting the ball to the basket. Percival. Precaution. Now over on the corner to Williams.
Right there, that's a good take. Got a shot off, good hustle, get her board back.
That ball is tipped. The signal I thought was tip over here. And everybody walks away. I think it was just one of those, everybody just expects that it's Ankeny basketball. I thought the official signal tip. But
yeah, I thought I saw the same thing, but maybe I guess we were wrong.
It's one of those things, if everybody else is going the other way, it must mean that the ball goes the other way.
Right.
Hawkettes back on offense.
Looks like Ames is going to a little zone defense here. Looks like a 1-2-2, kind of what Ankeny was doing. And forced a turnover here. They need to get a layup here.
Had a chance, but just getting ahead a little bit too far. And, I'm not sure this Ames team has a complete identity yet of what they want to do, but so far when running the break, that doesn't seem like what it is when they're out running the break.
Yeah, right there is it would have been a 2-on-1, 2 girls out in front. All they had to do is make a pass and a layup. They're just over rushing everything right now.
So we get down under 3 minutes to go. Ball nearly taken out of there by Ames, and actually a steal does come out of there from Deerdorf, and Talia Deerdorf in the game. And now Keene steals it away. Nice job tiptoeing along the end line. Keene all the way in, up through the contact. No call. Up with a shot, and can't get it to fall either. There's Carson Jacks, but Jacks, again, the outstanding free throw shooter, will head to the line with another opportunity to add to her total.
And that was good defense by Anessa Percival. She went straight up, didn't come down. Unfortunately, they didn't get the rebound on the other side.
No good on the free throw is Jacks. And I feel like while we've had a physical game so far, I don't think it's anything that the officials have let get too far out of hand, but it's one of those that the game is, weight training has become such a bigger part of everything that goes on, and you just see a lot more bodies, a lot more athletes hitting the floor as Jacks gets it the hard way as she can't get the 2 free throws to fall, but finds her own rebound and lays it up and in. So Hawkettes by 23. Nearly stolen out of there by Mosier. And Jacks does come away with it. Almost had an opportunity for 2-on-1. Jacks pulls it out, swings over Keene. Created a good passing angle for herself. Now Jacks lets loose a 3-point shot. No good. Good box out down there by the Little Cyclones. That is Percival. And she'll take the ball up court for Ames. Deerdorf back out to Percival.
Great help defense.
Look at that
there.
defense. Yeah, Mosier, nice defense down low. Cut everybody off, then gets rewarded with a steal. This is Anselm for the Hawkettes. Dribbles down towards the trap, but she knew exactly what she was doing. There's a good spot for it. Mosier runs things from the top of that key. And the rebound out of there. Keene tries to keep it alive. She does. Kicks it over for the Hawks. That is Libby Loftus in the game for the first time. Mosier kicks it out. Keene, lots of time on the shot clock. Loftus lets loose a 3-point shot. No good.
And Ankeny's getting really good looks on the outside. They're just not hitting the threes like they usually do tonight either, but getting great looks, good ball movement.
And a foul going to be whistled. I believe that is Jacks.
And like you said, the officials have kind of let them play tonight, and that's kind of in Ankeny's favor as they're playing a little bit handsies on defense, playing physical, and it's not working out to Ames' favor. But Ames just got to just settle in here and finish off with a good 53 seconds here.
A very fast first half of basketball. There's not a whole lot of fouls. And now the Hawkettes with a 2-on-0 break and block from behind. Good hustle, Williams right there. Johnny on the spot, gets it to fall. Williams up to 9 points on the night. 30 seconds to go, first half. Deerdorf for Ames, stolen away out of there. Anselm, no, they're tied up. Ball will stay with the Little Cyclones. 2-second differential in the shot clock and game clock. Maybe more, maybe less, we don't know. We don't see the tenths of a second on the shot clock right now. As taking the ball out of bounds for Ames is going to be Percival. Deerdorf going to set things up. Ames working for one.
This whole backside is wide open right there. A great cutter. Great look.
You saw the opening, right? Everybody had migrated to the other side of the floor. Nice job by Ames running their defense. Get the bucket to fall is Percival.
Big stop here.
Williams, long three at the horn is blocked, out of bounds. 28-5. Fast start for the Little Cyclones. They scored 15 in the first, the Hawkettes. I got to get this right tonight. Ames and Ankeny, too many A's out there, but the Hawkettes, 15 points, 15-3 at the end of the first quarter, 28-5 here at halftime. We'll be back with our New York Life Des Moines office's halftime show right after this. This is the Ankeny Activities Network powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Welcome back to the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. We are at the halftime break, sponsored by the New York Life Des Moines offices. Andy Pollock and the coach, Chris Morrow, joined up here by Victor Anderson as well right now, as we get set to talk a little bit about the halftime break. It's really been all Ankeny. Ankeny, the Hawkettes have really dictated everything that's gone on tonight in this game, leading right now 28-5.
Yeah, and it comes down to turnovers for Ames. They're rushing everything. They had a great look there at the end before half, and that's kind of what I said earlier. They're getting the ball to the middle, but they're not looking to score. So the second half, I hope, I'm sure coach is telling them that they have to look to score and get the ball off. At least give them a chance to put the ball in the bucket.
And Chris, you've coached at a lot of different levels, and many years ago, I had the opportunity to just listen to Bill Fennelly speak in a corporate setting to a group of salesmen, and he really talked about taking the shot. It's not necessarily, you're the Jordan or the Gretzky quote of you miss 99% or 100% of the shots you don't take, but Fennelly's thing really was it's very selfish not to take that shot. And a lot of times we're thinking about ourselves of not taking that shot, or we don't want to look bad, or we're the ball hog taking that shot. But in some of the situations right now, it's a matter of being comfortable enough that you will be the one that takes that shot.
Yeah, and the word that you just said is key there, being comfortable. And these Ames girls, they don't have the experience, and they're going against one of the top 10 team in the state of 5A, and one of the top teams in the conference, and they're putting pressure on them, and they're coming out and they're extending it. So the biggest thing is they have to just come out and be comfortable, play the game, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, that's going to do it for our New York Life Des Moines offices of Josh Cowart halftime show. We'll be back. It is the Hawkettes, Ankeny, leading Ames, the Little Cyclones, 28-5 here at the halftime break. We'll be back with the third quarter right after this on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
Welcome back to the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate. I can't talk tonight. Real estate team. Andy Pollock, Chris Morrow here on the call as the Little Cyclones from Ames are here in town, and they trail Ankeny, the Hawkettes, right now, 28-5. in a game that's really been all Hawkettes from the beginning. Coach, as we get set to start the second half, what do you talk about in the locker room when really not much has gone right for you in the first half?
It's getting your players comfortable and getting them to know that they're okay. Just to come out, it's a new half. Don't worry about the score and just take care of the basketball. Do better than you did the first half and value the possessions.
And if you're the Hawkettes, you just maintain, or what are you looking to improve on in the second half?
I think Coach Toby probably wants to work on some things. This is a game that they could work on some things, but also maybe push the ball a little bit more. And, they had some turnovers there in the first half and take care of the basketball themselves a little bit better. Against
the zone, they get an open look for Keene. She can't get it to fall. Ball tipped out of there and controlled by Williams. As they worked around, Gage going to reset things. Take a second to identify the defense that Ames is in as they get it down low to Jax. The cutting Johnson up with a shot. No good. Blocked out of bounds off Johnson. The ball will go to Ames, so a good defensive stop for Ames there to start the second half.
See what Ankeny's in here. It looks like they're in a man-to-man defense.
Saw them use several different defenses in the first half. Saw them come out in that pressure-inducing zone defense to get started, full court pressure. And now back sitting in this man-to-man. Foul on the Hawkettes there, their first of the third quarter. Don't even need to identify them by halves anymore. It's all about quarters as they try to get the ball down low. Back out precaution. Into the lane. It's one of you. I saw the look on your face. If she turns around, she's got room to take that up for a shot. Precaution. Into the lane. Now Williams is there. The help defense. The cutting McGuire. Ames, they had a good possession going. They were moving the basketball and then throw it away into the backcourt. No tip, so the ball will go to the Hawkettes.
And right there, they're doubling the basketball on their drives. If someone just cuts from the backside like they did that last possession before half, it's wide open on the backside.
So Johnson will trigger from the sideline. Back down to the corner, Keene. Stolen away. Try to go with that cross the lane pass. Deerdorf all the way in. Probably could have gone up with it, but she decides to dish it off to Pancone, and she gets the shot to fall.
Great pass there, good push by the basketball, and they got a layup out of it. Just a couple more stops here.
Down in the corner, Jax pushes it around. Johnson for three again, can't get it to fall. Really battling for the rebound there. Anissa Percival has really done a nice job on the boards for the Little Cyclones.
Yeah, I like her game a lot. She's strong and she's working hard and just doing the little things that you want from a team that's down 28-7.
And there's a great take by Precaution, but Williams right there to take it away on the help side defense. Williams dishes it off. It goes out of bounds, and it does stay with the Hawkettes.
I do like Ames' intensity still. They're still playing hard and getting some stops here, and a little confusion here on the inbounds play by Ankeny.
Gage swings it over. That's Keene. Ames kind of forcing their defense a little bit further away from the bucket. Might be able to create some dribble drive for the Hawkettes. As Gage decides to let loose on a three, she gets it to fall.
Great shot there, just in rhythm. She was in rhythm, got it off. It looked really good.
You mentioned rhythm. I love rhythm. I mean, you see it so much in every sport, but we call a lot of volleyball. I watch a lot of volleyball, but basketball and volleyball just seem to be just huge rhythm sports. When you catch the ball, you can tell just those little hitches make people uncomfortable.
Yeah, rhythm is huge to be a great shooter, and a great offensive set down there by Ames last possession.
Gage. Back off to Keene, who bobbles it a little bit, rolls it over to Gage. Johnson. Ames in the half court playing good defense right now. Ankeny, 5 seconds on the shot clock, swinging it around. Keene lets loose a three-point shot, no good. Rebound out of there, tipped out. Williams tries to save it inbound. She gets it right back to Jax. Jax, the reverse layup is good.
Great hustle play by Williams there to save the basketball. Give her chance her team a chance to score, and that's what she does. She's all over the court.
Ames really starting to make Ankeny work for it in that half-court set, but the Hawkettes have responded. A couple offensive rebounds. That ball Might have got kicked out of there by Keene. Nothing called. Precautions got it.
Middle of the floor is wide open on this half-court offense. They got to get the ball to the middle, and that's exactly what they did.
There it is. McGuire just couldn't quite finish as Keene rips down the loose ball. Nearly halfway through the third quarter. Foul whistled on the Little Cyclones. Ball will remain with the Hawkettes. This game's the first game of a doubleheader here tonight. Two tradition-rich programs, Ankeny and Ames, will tip off roughly 15 to 20 minutes after this game gets over as Jax curls that one in. Another Hearts of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution for the Hawkettes as Kyla Schatveld comes in the game, as well as Jade Moser back in the game, the junior. The senior Carson Jax at the free throw line right now. Gets a couple to fall.
Here comes some full court pressure again.
Just want to change it up and help generate a little more offense right now for Coach Toby, and a foul whistled on Schatveld. No, excuse me, that's on Williams. Just her second. Second foul here in the third quarter, as these last 4 seconds have taken forever to tick off in this game. Pancona and Williams is reaching, got caught there. So we've got wires everywhere tonight. Snug fit up here at the top of the bleachers here at Ankeny High, into the lane. Morgan Wall in the basketball game right now. She kicks it out. Panconen. And Williams quickly picks up her third now. 2 in a row.
Yeah, she's just getting handsy, a little bit too much pressure. Got there, her hips on her there. She's got to be careful here as she's picked up her 4th foul.
Well, you saw Ames in that first. The foul was, something just happened. I'm not sure what. Everybody reacted quite, not sure what happened, but everybody reacted pretty rough over here on the Ames side.
Yeah, I missed that there. I'm not sure what happened, but the crowd on the Ames side definitely didn't like something, whatever it was.
So that is 4 actually whistled on Williams right now. So they must have added one quickly between the last one when she got whistled for her second. She will have a seat on the bench as Ames passing the ball around. 3-point shot on the way, no good by Deerdorf. Battle for the rebound, and Anselm in the game. Cannot hang on to the rebound. It'll stay with the Little Cyclones.
They're getting the ball to the middle on their offense. What I would like to see is for her to square up to the basket and try to take her off the dribble.
Having that confidence to turn around, square up with your defender in front of you and not on your back hip. It's Panconen. Hands off on the drive and stolen out of there. Carson Jax, 2-on-2. Jax pulls out. Kicks it back over Anselm. Down to the corner. Schatveld. Moser stolen out of there, not quite.
Both post players are catching the ball on the inside, but they're not looking to score. It's like they're catching and looking to pass back out.
Long pass nearly taken out of there by Precaution, and then Panconen and is that Keene are both down on the floor. A big collision down there as their teammates quickly there to help them. Big collision there as they both went after the loose ball, so it might be a quick moment for everybody to look each other over. And
yeah, great hustle by both players. A 50-50 ball, and both had the right to it. They both ran into each other, and good thing they're both back up and seem to be okay.
Ankeny will keep possession of the basketball as Mosier will trigger it in front of her own bench. 2:58 to go here in the third quarter. Ankeny leads Ames 35-9. Keene with the basketball. Anselm.
Another good rhythm shot there. She caught, ready to shoot it. Great form and knocked it down.
It's Precaution with the basketball. A little pick and roll there to, it's not McGuire, that is Morgan Wall in the game, but just led her a little too far. I like the look though from the Little Cyclones.
Great action, the pass was off a little bit, but I feel like Ames has calmed down a little bit. They're getting good looks. They feel they're taking care of the ball a little bit better. Just little things that are a little bit off.
Mosier swings the ball over to Keene. Top of the key, kicking it back out. That three not close as Deerdorf pulls it out. Down in the corner now. Precaution drives baseline through a little contact, swings it around. Not a bad shot there. The 8-footer can't fall for Ames, and back the other way for Ankeny. Might have had a chance to get it ahead right there to Schapveld. She's got it down in the corner. Good look against that zone to Gage. 3-point shot, no good. Keene can't get it to fall. Ames with the rebound. Some good defensive stops by the Little Cyclones.
Yeah, they're playing just much more composure the second half.
Stolen away. Zanselm all the way down, up with a shot blocked from behind by Deerdorf. A lot of contact. Jax takes it away. She puts it in. Jax has the Hawkettes lead up to 31 with her 9 points here in this one. 9 minutes, just over 9 minutes to play, and into the lane. Foul going to be whistled, I believe, on Schapveld. That's going to be 5 fouls there, so that not on her, but 5 team fouls, which leads us to our rule change for 2023-24, more like the women's basketball game, more like international rules as well, where they'll be shooting 2 free throws, no more 1-and-1 in high school basketball. That's girls or boys, no more 1-and-1. So does that change strategy at all with the way that you coach?
It definitely does that towards the end of a quarter. Because if, like I said, if you have 3 fouls and you don't want them to get a shot off, you can foul them and they have to take the ball back out of bounds. The good thing is also it starts over. So it's not like you're hurting yourself by fouling there, because the fouls start back over at 0 for the fourth quarter.
You can certainly see end-of-game situations where you might need to foul and the fouls haven't added up like they have before, too. You can certainly see it coming into play in something like that as well. So down under right at a minute to play here. Interior passing over to Mosier. Back out to Anselm. Pester down there. Down to Mosier. There's that post move you were looking for. Kick it out on the corner for 3. Libby Loftus.
Great in and out game right there. She found the open person in the corner, kicked it out, and again a rhythm shot.
Deerdorf pops it out into the game right now. Sophia Hatcher for Ames. Stolen away. Stolen back. No shot clock right now. Ball's thrown out of bounds. Ankeny will have a chance for the final possession here in this third quarter. Leading by 32. If they get a 35-point lead, we get running clock for the fourth quarter. Gage creates some space, throws it over to Johnson. She's a 3-point threat. You look around right now. Gage, Johnson, Anselm's hit one. Loftus has hit one. So a lot of 3-point shooters on the floor right now for the Hawkettes. 10 seconds to go. Gage looking to make something happen. Out Johnson, that's a great look for Cassie. Can't quite get it to fall. Quick rebound, and no shot there at the horn for the Hawkettes. They will take a 43-11 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
And we're back here on the Ankeny Activities Network with the Hawkettes leading the Ames High Little Cyclones in the first game of our doubleheader tonight. They lead 43-11. And Coach Morrow, as we head to the fourth quarter, might have an opportunity to see some gals for Ankeny play that we don't normally see a lot.
these are one of those games where you can get some players that may not get the minutes early on in the season that may have to give you some minutes later on in the season to give them some experience. And then you got Jayla, she's in foul trouble, so we'll see how long she sits. And all I would like to see is Ames just keep battling. They're playing hard.
You've definitely seen some flashes tonight from Ames.
Absolutely.
Try to get our clock reset here. We're close. Up just a little bit. Let's actually pull that back part down just a little bit. We'll get it there as Gage can't quite get that one to fall. 7.5 minutes to go as Johnson gets tied up there. Close enough. We'll talk about the time that's left on the clock. So 7:32 remaining here in the ball game. Ames trails Ankeny right now 43-11. Ball out of bounds to the Hawkettes. And Carson Jacks will be throwing in there. That's Gage. Keene, who's played hard tonight, some valuable minutes. Down the corner, Schotveld. Keene back up top again. There's Gage, open look for three. Caitlin Clark territory, no good, an air ball. Goes out of bounds. Did not get touched by Victoria Williams.
You saw a little flex action there out of the inbounds play. You got a good look by Gage, but didn't knock it down.
Ames looking to get some good shots taken here in the fourth quarter. Williams stolen away there, and Keene off the steal, throws it off of Pankonen and out of bounds. Good heads-up play there by the young Keene.
Yeah, I like her game a lot. She's a hustle player. Like you said, you could tell that she's a runner because she's going 100 miles per hour all the time.
So now the Hawkettes back with the basketball. Under 7 to go in the ball game. Again, first game of our doubleheader here tonight. There'll be about a 20-minute break between games as we'll keep it live here, waiting for the boys' game to start tonight. A couple tradition-rich programs, Ames and Ankeny, and I think they're going to call, is that a travel? Is that there? I never saw a signal, but I assume that's a travel down there?
Yeah, I think they called travel there.
Good student section on hand tonight as well. It's Prairie Trail Elementary in town. And timeout. Full timeout. We'll take a quick one as well and back after this. This is the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Back here with 6:37 to play, and it is Ankeny, the Hawkettes, leading 43-11 over the Ames High Little Cyclones. Hawkettes start of the year just inside the top 10. They had a huge win over number 5 Cedar Falls to move on. The second win of the year, and they've played very well since then. First win in program history over Southeast Polk earlier this week. And Coach Toby's got a really nice crew this year for the Hawkettes. 3-point shot on the way there is no good, and running out of there with it's Carson Jacks. She gets ahead to Williams. Williams all the way in, up high. The putback is no good. Right there, though, Carson Jacks once again, and where Carson is, not really caused a lot from behind the free throw line tonight. She's the leading scorer in this game with 11.
Yeah, she's got a lot of offensive rebounds and putbacks and a lot of hustle plays by her teammates that set her up for a lot of easy looks on the inside.
Keene has it tipped out of there from behind by Victoria Williams. And with 5:54 to go here in the fourth quarter, Ankeny with a bucket can get out to a 35-point lead, and the clock won't stop. Williams to Keene. Keene, baseline move. Nothing there. Johnson wanted to throw it around quickly to Keene, but might have missed Jacks down low momentarily. Interior passing tipped out of there. Williams, 7 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds. Williams, step back, 16-footer, good. Wow, what a shot.
That's a D1 move right there. Step back, went up, straight up and down, and nothing but net. Like I said, that's a D1 move right there.
So it's 36-point lead right now by Ankeny. And that will keep this clock running unless they shoot free throws, correct? I believe it'll stop for free throws.
Yep.
The last 5 minutes of this game will move on pretty quick. Panconen at the free throw line, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. It'll stay with the Little Cyclones. Couple substitutions. Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitutions for Ames. Checking into the game right now is Macy Button. Mosier back in the game. Schottwell back in the game as well for the Hawkettes. And the clock is now stopped. Not quite sure why they're going to discuss.
I think they're trying to figure out if the shot clock should be reset or not, which it should as it hit the rim. They could have been talking about if Ankeny gained possession, then it went out, but looks like they reset it.
Something in college basketball you can go back and review on our Ankeny Activities Network feed, but can't do that here in high school ball. Into the lane, tipped out of there. That'll stay with the Hawkettes. As you see more and more people filing in tonight, this is a really nice early season pre-Christmas crowd. A lot of times you don't see the big crowd start to fill in until after the new year, of which Ankeny will host a lot of games right away after the new year. And this CIML will just be a gauntlet for any team this year. Johnston, of course, ranked number 1. Dowling is going to have one of their more talented teams. Waukee Northwest, you expect big things from them. They were leading Dowling earlier this year. Waukee is another team this year that they're expecting big things out of. Valley ranked number 2 right now. Centennial, and it's in Southeast Polk, who's traditionally very good. Just a really, really tough CIML this year.
Yeah, when I coached in the CIML, us coaches were always joking around. We could go 500 and still be in the rank in the top 10 just because of the conference schedule that each team goes in and out. Really, you could you could go 1-on-1 on the week, and that's a plus.
And some back in the game for Ankeny. Under 3:10 to go here in the fourth quarter at 47-11 Hawkettes. But yeah, I mean, it won't be unheard of this year at all for a 500 team to be playing down at the Wells Fargo Arena at the end of the year, possibly for a state title. I mean, it's just that there's really no results of any games in the CIML would surprise anybody, I don't think, this year. Johnston just a little bit ahead of everybody else. The talent, what he's done with being able to have a lot of Division I talent share the basketball. There's an art to that in coaching, not just high school sports, college sports, every level. And there's certainly an art to managing, I mean this in all sincerity, managing the egos that come along with coaching a basketball team.
Yeah, and you look at the college scheme of LSU, they've had all those top players transfer in there. In Johnston, they have a winning program. And for girls, they want to go play for a winning program, and that's what he gets. And like you said, managing the egos, not playing with big heads, and they're fun to watch. They share the basketball. They got great ball handlers, but they could also light it up. And then they got a post player that came from Des Moines North. So they got all the pieces right now.
Ames took a quick timeout to get some subs in the game. That is Sophia Timmermans coming into the game for Ames. Ankeny, Malia Cobb comes in, and I didn't see, it looks like Hannah Howard also into the game. Libby Loftus, Maddie Anselm on the floor, as well as Allison Hawkins. So I think I got everybody accounted for out there. It's the Hawkettes by 36 as we approach the 2-minute mark of the ball game. Three-pointer, good there by Panconen.
Well, you're finding positives in games like this, and for Ames, Ankeny's averaging close to 60 points a game, and they're at 47 right now. So for Ames, they got to be happy with their defense. And as I say that, they hit a three.
Well, just that kind of look off, right? It just creates a little bit of space there with it.
Yep.
Before you know it, gets it to fall through. 50-14. Hawkettes. Penconen again. Can't get that one to fall. Howard with a rebound for the Hawkettes. So Ankeny cruising in this one right now. Coach Toby going to feel good about the wins that he's got early on in this season. We'd say they have a couple big ones coming up, but we'll say that every week because there's always big ones coming up. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Down low they go, and some gathers it in. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Maddie kicks out. That's Loftus. Can't quite get it to fall. Rebound out of there. Penconen.
You know, Andy, talking about Ames, I think their schedule that they played the #1 ranked team in 4A of Dallas Center Grimes, which is a very good team. The teams they've played, I think, have set them up for success of the teams that they're going to be playing in their conference. And I do like the things that I see by this young team.
Just a matter of learning to play together, learning of how everybody's going to react to different things happening on the floor. And, you know, there's a big part of anticipation that comes with the game of basketball and knowing when people are going to be cutting where and anticipating when that's going to be there. Penconen, another three-point shot. There for Carson. She gets that one to fall through. She's got 11. Actually tied for leading all scorers in this game, gets a steal. And a foul there. That'll be in the backcourt. Let's see who they whistled it on for Ankeny. Actually, Loftus going to get whistled for her second. Clock will start, and that'll probably do it. So, the top 10 Ankeny Hawkettes basketball team will move on with a win here tonight. Looks like it's going to be the final. 50-17 over the Ames Little Cyclones. They'll put about 20 minutes on the clock, and we'll be back. But first, Coach, close up some of your thoughts here on this game #1 tonight.
Yeah, like I said, not the score that Ames wanted, but did see a glimpse of great things on their behalf. And then Ankeny, they're just so dominant. And like I said, if they get in rhythm, they could beat anybody any given night. It's about rhythm shots, sharing the basketball. And then you got Jayla Williams that just, I say that if she's going, her team's going to go.
Williams, early on, defensively caused a lot of issues for the Little Cyclones.
Yeah, it was close there for a little bit, and then I think she got 4 to 6 steals, boom, 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 and then she got some layups, got to the line, and that's really what opened up this game.
Well, they've got 15 minutes on the clock before we will get started with our second game of our doubleheader, the boys' game. Two tradition-rich programs. Coach Vance Downs and the Ames Little Cyclones, Coach Brant Carlson, and the Ankeny Hawks, a couple teams who have won a couple state titles in the very recent past. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes with our pregame show for that. This is Andy Pollock and Chris Morrow here on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Welcome back to the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. Andy Pollack, Chris Morrow as the Ankeny Hawkettes were victorious 50-17 in the girls' game tonight. Now we get set for the boys' game. And Chris, a couple tradition-rich programs who have learned over the years to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, like you said, really tradition. Two really great coaches, and they just get their team to play hard and play fundamental basketball.
Vance Downs, one of the most successful coaches in Iowa basketball history over there for Ames, and Brant Carlson, who's had a lot of success in his own right here, including a state championship for the Ankeny Hawks. We are going to go down to our public address announcer, Rodney Tomlinson, for our starting lineups tonight, brought to you by Sinorama.
Basketball game. Please welcome the Ames Cyclones. Head coach for Ames is Dave Downs. Assistant coaches Leah Goodwin, Ryan Newbowen, Steve McGaw, Jeff Steinus, Bruce Burton, and Lawrence Williams. Assistant coaches for the Hawks, Lincoln Conrad, Jamie Montgomery, Mark Ross, Brandon Johnson, and Dave Carlson. Head coach for your Hawks is Greg Carlson. Now it's time to introduce our starters for game number 2. From the Little Cyclones, Vic Carr, the 6'2" senior.
So those are your starting lineups presented by Ames Ankeny, your full-service sign and graphics company. Design, produce, and install all types of signs and vehicle graphics, vehicle wraps, real estate signs, everything you could possibly need. Ames Ankeny does it all. We want to thank Kathy and her crew over there for being a supporter of all athletics here in Ankeny over the last several years. And just briefly after the starting lineups, right now, Coach Morrow, as you see them come out tonight, it's really a lot of length out there by both teams. Carson Johnson, a player for Ankeny, is a player that we've just watched grow up over the last 4 years. Got a lot of time as a freshman, and he's really filled out. And, I think back to seeing him as about a 5'8" shooting guard out there with a jersey that wouldn't fit 4 years ago. And here he is, has definitely found the weight room and looks like a basketball player out there on the floor. He's got the ball right now. Cade Peterson controls the opening tip for the Hawkettes. Aguirre's got the basketball right now. Johnson threw a lot of contact, kicks it back out. Aguirre, that's Leo Aguirre. Rio Aguirre will play as well tonight. He's in the game, the brothers. Leo, a senior. Rio, just a sophomore. As now Ames with the ball. Maruk Dow, top of the key. Poe. Ames in that three-man weave. Abe Voss in the Ames black and orange as Poe lets that one go. Can't get it to fall. Jamison Poe, also a very talented football player on the Ames High football team. Ames, longtime head coach for football, Bruce Vertman on the sidelines as well with Coach Vance Downs. There's a lot of wins between those two guys down on the sidelines for the Little Cyclones. Aguirre lets loose the three, the lefty. Can't get it to fall. Clearing the rebounds, Winter. Poe interior, hangs off to Deng, but great defense down there by Peterson. Voss into the lane, the floater up over Aguirre. Peterson rips down the rebound. There's that length causing some issues right now for the Little Cyclones in the paint. No shortage of movement, but a little bit of shortage of points as we get started here. Rio Aguirre to his brother Leo. Leo backing down on Voss. The lefty kicks it over to Peterson, hauled in there over on the far side by Schoolin. Carson Johnson all the way in, the Euro step, can't get that to fall, and then Voss comes down with it. Coach, you've worked with a lot of players, I'm guessing, teaching that Euro step, and really, there's got to be a feel to that, correct? Winter into the lane, blocked out of there. I think Schoolin got a hand on it. And he's back the other way quickly. Johnson, and they have identified him as a shooter. You see Poe is in his grill, basically has him bear hugged over here right now, and Voss comes down to the rebound.
Like we talked about, Vance Downs teams are so fundamental sound. And you see when every shot goes up, all five guys are
Deng probably could have gone up with it right away, but decided to take a dribble. Kicks it back out. Poe. Voss into the lane on Aguirre. 10-foot jump shot. No good. Rio Aguirre comes down with the rebound. Back the other way. Still can't find the hoop. Johnson flips it off. Peterson all the way into the left hand is blocked in. A foul going to be whistled. I think they got Abe Voss for the foul.
Good defense by both teams. Getting good looks, but just playing good defense. And the ball hasn't found the net yet from the bottom half.
Really started the good ball movement there at the top of the key. Johnson drawing a lot of attention, as he should. I mean, probably, if not the best shooter in the state, one of the best for sure. Pure shooter. Just when he gets a chance, we talked about rhythm in the girls' game, and when he gets a chance to catch that ball on rhythm, look out.
Absolutely. It's almost 90% of the time going in, especially if he's left wide open. I'm guessing he's not going to get very many looks wide open tonight.
No, you see Poe identifying him in the half court right away as Schoolin comes down to that rebound. Leo Aguirre in, taken out of there by Voss. Not setting any records so far. I mean, there's been good looks, just no one able to get it to fall so far. Poe hands it coming around Winter, falls. Leo Aguirre, that's Rio, all the way down up with the left-handed shot, and he puts in Leo. I'm going to get Leo and Rio. The younger Aguirre puts that in. And it's 3-0 Hawks. Good defense so far here by Ankeny. Poe. 3-point shot on the way. Good. Jamison Poe. Rhythmic look for Poe as Johnson drives in. Through a lot of contact. Nothing calls. Gets a lot of palms up from the Ankeny fans. Voss drives all the way in, up off the glass, and gives Ames the lead. And then, is there a line violation, or what happened down here? Still white ball. I didn't see what happened, but it's still white ball. Oh, it is. They are giving it. Okay. Host of new substitutions in for Ankeny. We'll try to get them all identified. I see Luke Anderson in the game. Ames throws it into Poe. So Ankeny, must have not got the ball in correctly there. Poe up top again. And on Aguirre up off the glass, blocked and hard down to the ground. Drew Sorensen now in the game, and he goes up high, and Nolan Dalton. He goes up high and hits the deck hard.
Jamison Poe plays so well with his size. There he took it. Could have very well gotten blocked, but he knew how to use his body and get the foul and go to the line.
Just the first foul whistled on Ankeny as Poe wills that first free throw in. Ames has doubled up Ankeny here early. 3:47 to go, first quarter. And it's the Little Cyclones on top, 6-3. Poe has 4 points here early on. Make it 5. Nice smooth shot there for Jamison Poe. Back the other way. Carson Johnson, who's has not been able to really even touch the ball a whole lot tonight.
Looks like Jamison Poe's one assignment is don't let Carson Johnson touch it.
And he's got it right now, but has to get rid of it in a hurry. Good ball movement down to the corner. Dalton up with a floater, can't get it to fall. Aguirre up with a rebound, and he's fouled on the ground by Poe. That's one thing that Coach Vance Downs is not going to want to have early on, because Jamison Poe is going to have his hands full covering Carson Johnson. He just gets whistled for a foul really away from the basketball.
Yeah, and I think Jamison was trying to box out a little bit, but got a little underneath him too much.
And, he got caught on the switch, and I'm not sure you'd call it a mismatch, but certainly something Ankeny wanted to take advantage of there. But the quick turnover, back the other way. Poe into the lane, slashing up off the glass, no good. Dylan Gloviak out of there with a rebound for the Hawks. .3 minutes to go. Rio Aguirre can't get it to fall. And back the other way, the little Cyclones. Johnson. Poe causes a huge pileup in the lane. No fouls called, and that's a point of emphasis as the flop really caused a pileup, but Gloviak comes back out and gets the open three. Well, he's been on the ground a few times here so far. He's definitely ginger, moving around at the top of the key. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Turnover there. Gloviak providing a spark off the bench. He goes up and is hacked and gets it to fall. Dylan Gloviak with a steal, the hoop, and an opportunity to tie this ball game up early on. So foul is going to be whistled on Cameron Strawhacker for Ames. And Gloviak going to try to tie this thing up with 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Can't quite do it. Strawhacker grabs the rebound. All sorts of instructions being yelled. I was trying to figure out if anybody's yelling at me right now. Is Strawhacker up top. Into the lane. Luth the fadeaway. He can't get it to fall. Manny Luth, who recently checked in. Little Cyclones by a point. Johnson gets his first look and can't get it to fall, but he'll have a chance at the free throw line.
Poe goes out, little gingerly, being hurt. What's Carson Johnson do right away? He's going to attack the guy that comes in for him, trying to guard him and gets beat up.
Well, and you wonder if that's what when I thought everybody was yelling at me. Finding your shooters, matching up who's got who, as Johnson is not going to miss many at the free throw line as he ties this thing up. Minute 25 in the first quarter, and Poe quickly back off the bench. Never saw him go down and talk to a trainer, just kind of shook out the cobwebs, and he's back in. I'm realizing right now here that I am not in vocal shape to do 2 basketball games tonight, so we'll see if we can last this up and down game. As Johnson, I might have jinxed him as he missed that one. He does not miss many. Poe. Long shot there by Jack Winters, no good. Aguirre back the other way. Dalton, Johnson. And there's going to be an offensive foul whistled. I'd like to see that one. There was a lot of contact by both players. I'm not sure they ended up calling it. The official needed to call something and just kind of looked, I think.
We'll see how they call it the rest of the game, because I don't think it's going to stop.
Into the lane, Winter. All the way up, the floater, the lefty, gets it to fall. Eight-second differential, shot clock and game clock here in the first quarter. Johnson picks up his dribble. Luke Anderson with it, back to Aguirre. Aguirre swings it around, Anderson again, nearly taken away. It is still inbounds. Long toe there by Anderson. Aguirre, 6 seconds and a foul. Is that on Poe?
No, Poe, I was watching the whole time. Poe's face guarding him up into his chest, and there's pushing, shoving. Carson almost got one right before that, and then Poe, it's always the second guy.
It'll be the second foul on Jamison Poe. He'll still be down to run the offense for Ames here at the end of the quarter. 13.5 seconds to go. Tie ball game. Johnson with 3. Poe, this time covered by Aguirre. All the way in, dishes it off. Luth can't hang on to it, and the ball goes out of bounds, and with 1.7 seconds on the game clock. Time for a dribble. No, not there. Gloviak gets it, lets it loose, and from here it looked like that was going to have a chance. But that is the end of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. Tied at 11. Back after this on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
We're back out to start the second quarter. Andy Pollock, Chris Morrow here with you on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team. And as we've gone through 5 quarters of basketball, I can tell my voice isn't used to this, so hopefully it doesn't get too scratchy here by the end of the night. Physical game so far between Ames and Ankeny here in the first quarter. So Ames will start off the ball here in the second quarter. This is Winter with the basketball for the Little Cyclones. Goes all the way in, kicks it out. Good defense here by the Hawks. Winter all the way in, got the baseline, couldn't quite will that one in, and out of there with a rebound is Cade Peterson back in the game. You can tell Winter he's an at or above the rim type player. He's been hanging around that rim a bunch tonight. 40 seconds into the second quarter, still tied at 11. Johnson will have a chance, so to give Ankeny the lead back. I imagine, managing post fouls at this point, that they'll probably try to see how close they can keep it with him on the bench and see if they got to go DEFCON 2 at all before letting him back in. Luth checks out. Back in the game is Abe Voss, who we mentioned. I wonder if that was the same guy, and you've been around the club circuit, so saw Abe play for Hoover for the last couple of years. He's certainly been a talent down there. His brother, whole family's played down there, but Abe now is a Little Cyclone. Ames on the attack. All the way in. Opportunity for a 3, no. Ames loves to dribble and kick back out. The aforementioned Voss can't get it to fall. Rebound out of there off Johnson. It will stay with Ames.
Great ball movement there by Ames with the one corner back to the other, dribble drive and kick ball up.
It's taken Ames a lot to break down that Ankeny defense right now. As you see there, Winter able to go in and go up with the left hand. And when they've had success, they've kept him on the right side. But that time from the left side, able to lay it in. But they've really had to dig deep to break down that Ames defense, and a moving screen whistled on Peterson. So we'll head back the other way. But yeah, it's really hard. That help defense is really not coming from the edges. There's not much rotation. You see Aguirre just kind of hanging out around the lane. He's the guy down there. Ames on offense once again. Blocked out of there. Peterson with a block. Looking to run with it. This is Schoolin.
Out to Johnson. That's a shot he likes. Can't get it to fall. Rebound out of there to Voss. Nothing wrong with that shot for Carson Johnson. We've seen him hit those literally hundreds of times.
Yeah, like you said, that's his shot. That's something that he practices day in and day out. He's in the gym on his own.
Voss. Fade away. Got himself up in the air. Didn't have anything left to do with it. Aguirre, baseline, cut off, goes up with a good strong move. Leo Aguirre, defensive lineman on the Ankeny Hawks football team, and really handles the ball nicely. Smooth move there by the senior guard. Hawks by 2. Ravi Muhammad in the game, and then a moving screen called. And that's one of the dangers with that weave that Ames runs, of the moving screens.
You really got to set your feet really trying to catch and get at the same time. Get your feet down first before you get there.
Luke Anderson back in with our Heart of Ankeny Animal Hospital substitution. Hawk. Yeah, there he is, yep. Aguirre, Rio Aguirre, drops in a 3. 30-second timeout, and that time I just don't think they identified him as a shooter. That was quickly. I'm not even sure you can call that transition, but Aguirre was standing wide open in the corner. How much, as you've coached the high school game, the scouting that takes place, and you saw the transition in the time that you've been playing from when you got a couple grainy VHS tapes to when you literally got all the information on huddle, how much has that changed how you defend teams in high school basketball?
Well, it changes everything, especially good coaches at the time. These two coaches, I'm sure, I will see during the basketball season. All the kids that work for CIML on the girls' side, you talk about the scouting. It's very detailed, and you have all the film and everything. Varsity down, every stat. So it's definitely different than the other.
Had 2 grainy VHS tapes meeting at a McDonald's at 11:30 at night on a truck stop somewhere in northeast Iowa is where I got my start. So Winter all the way in. He's going to lay it up and in. Right back to the hoop for Jack Winter. Johnson, who's been a little quiet off the pick and roll. Aguirre got him out of rhythm, but he was still able to drop it in. Aguirre's got 6, under 5 to play in the second quarter. Pull back in the game after a couple early buckets. He's been quiet. Aguirre fighting for it, but coming out of there with it's Will Thomas. They are able to keep it on their side of the court. Now Voss. Nine seconds on the shot clock. Voss a fadeaway again. Boy, he's not been able to find the range on that fadeaway shot. Rio Aguirre. Not sure what Coach Downs is having a discussion with the official about, but wasn't happy about something coming off that possession. Ames is going to need a bucket because Ankeny's found their rhythm offensively. Who better than Winter? Can't get it to fall. Good box out, though, by Aguirre, and he's got the ball on the break. Out to Johnson, a little 2-on-2 game. Aguirre throws that shoulder down. You mentioned it earlier. He creates space that way. Physical mismatch, and he puts it up and in. Creating a lot of space, and Ames not standing their ground. They're just kind of giving up when he puts that shoulder down, too. So Ankeny has opened up a 9-point lead. We'll be back right after this on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Back out on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team, and with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the first half. Ankeny Hawks have opened up a 9-point lead on the Ames Little Cyclones, and really, you can't point to one thing in particular because Ankeny has defended and they've got good buckets on the offensive end.
Points are on the inside. They're getting the points inside, and Aguirre's kind of make this run happen. I think they're on an 8-2 run in the last 2 minutes.
Back the other way, Ames needing a bucket right now. Winter's been the guy to give it to him when they need one. He goes all the way in, might have got some contact, nothing called. Good stop there by the Hawks.
He's just so good at getting the rim, just not going through contact and finishing.
Dalton goes in, he puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound out of it, he gets his own rebound, actually does Nolan Dalton, and Ames then comes away with it. Poe looking to run, but man, Ankeny got back in a hurry. Winter lets loose a three, good. A transition bucket for the Little Cyclones. You saw it, Ankeny hustling back, they were trying to find that. There a three-pointer by Globiak.
Anything you can do, I can do better is what Ankeny says there. Pushes the ball back and answers with another three.
Globiak with 8 right now. Leads all Ankeny scorers. Winter. Luth. Now Poe, who we just haven't heard a lot about since about the first 3 minutes of the ball game. Those 2 fouls have quieted him down quite a bit. Long leg on the spin move in the lane for Winter.
Jack Winter up to 11 points of the 20 points for Ames, just playing very, very well on the offensive end.
Carson Johnson draws the double team immediately. Dalton all the way in, up with a shot, a little strong. Poe in there. Shortest guy on the court gets highest and gets that rebound.
Let's see if they feed the dog the bone here. Jack Winter has scored most of their points here last couple possessions.
To try to set something good up here. They only trail by 7. It really felt like Ankeny had widened things out, but Rio Aguirre comes away with a steal. 2-on-1, up with a shot, and good. Went right through Abe Voss, and right when Ames had a chance to cut it to 5, maybe 4, that quick steal and a layup stretches things back out to 9.
Yeah, some confusion on Ames last possession. Looked like Poe wanted to drive to the left, and the roller went to the left.
Voss into the lane, might have switched pivot feet, got it to fall.
That's definitely his go-to move. I think we've seen it at least 5 times now. Finally got one to fall.
Dalton over to Aguirre. Stolen away. Poe. Man, he's pulling away. Down the floor, Jamison Poe. Have a chance for 2 free throws. Great camera work there by our man, Bryant Warren, helping us out tonight here on the Activities Network.
38-6.
Got to see some of his graphic design work. This kid's got some talent right now. He's putting together some graphics for us. And good stuff.
Awesome.
Freshman here at Ankeny High. Poe misses that first free throw. Well, you just saw Poe, though, after he got that steal, pull away.
Yeah.
Down the floor.
Very quick, very fast. It's like he's chasing the basketball, and he can keep up with it.
Puts it out in front of him. That basketball becomes a carrot. 38 seconds to go in the first half, so there'll be a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, and the clock does not stop at the end of the half or quarter in high school basketball. So a shot Ames may not get another opportunity for. They've already burned a couple timeouts, so there's no use it or lose it.
Big defensive stance here for Ames. They need to get a stop here and go down 6.
Aguirre off to Winter.
Hunter back to Aguirre.
Here's an example of where they could foul. There's only one team foul. They could foul, make him go out of bounds. We'll see if Vance takes advantage of that, especially with the ball in Carson's hand.
The change you were talking about, there's a push off. Johnson got away with it and gets it to full. Right at the horn. It's been a physical night, but that was one that I think each team has had their physical moments, but Carson definitely got away with that one at the end of the half.
Yeah, pretty good push off there. If it was me, I would have fouled him right off the dribble and made him take it back out of bounds. But it's new, and coaches are trying to figure out what's best and how to work with that new rule.
All right, it is halftime here on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Cipher Real Estate Group. And we'll be back with our halftime show, which is brought to you by Josh Coward, New York Life Des Moines Agency. Back after this here on the Ankeny Activities Network.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching, we have the best technology, we have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
And we're back here at halftime of the Ankeny Activities Network. Andy Pollock and Coach Chris Morrow. And Coach, in that first half, we saw early on the scoring, it took a while for each team to kind of feel each other out, and as we've watched the temperature rise in the gym, we've seen the shooting heat up as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right with the temperature rising, and Ankeny did a really good job there with about 2 minutes left of making a run. And then Ames answered with Jack getting to the hoop and scoring. So we got a game. It's going to be a physical second half, and I'm excited to see a great game by two great teams, by two great coaches also.
It really felt like a pivotal moment toward about 15 seconds left in that first quarter that Jamison Poe picked up his second foul, and that really kind of killed the momentum I thought that Ames had early on. Yeah,
he picked up that second foul, and then he that moment where him and Carson kind of battled a little bit, and you think he got hurt a little bit, so you can kind of tell that he's in some pain, and then he's in for some foul trouble, but he's a grinder, like you said. He's a football player. He's going to come out and give it all he's got.
They've certainly gone since then to Jack Winter as their primary offensive threat, and they're going to need some more of those here as we move on in the second half. This has been our New York Life halftime show, brought to you by the Josh Cowart Agency here right in Ankeny in Parade Trail. We'll be back with the second half right after this on the Ankeny Activities Network.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Garage Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
West 40 Market in Uptown Ankeny is your place to shop for the best meats, steaks, brats, jerky, and everything in between. Let us be your one-stop shop for all your favorite cuts, all raised on local Iowa farms. Shopping local never tasted so good.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here to show you amazing open houses we're hosting this weekend. Let's take a look. I've been working in metro real estate for 20 years, and with my team in Prairie Trail, we've been helping families find their perfect home in my hometown, Ankeny. We can't wait to see you this weekend at our open houses. Talk with you soon.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
And we are back here getting ready to start the third quarter on the Ankeny Activities Network at the place they call the Hawk's Nest on the south side of Ankeny. And Coach Morrow, as Coach Downs brings his team out, you know, they had opportunities at the rim in that first half, but really weren't able to finish.
Yeah, it comes. Jack's been getting to the rim very easy. Voss is getting to his 2 feet fadeaway. Hasn't been falling for him as much as he would like. So they're getting good looks, like you said. And like we talked about, Vance Downs is probably one of the best coaches in the state. And so you know he's going to make some adjustments. And we're in for a great game this second half.
Similar to the girls' game, I feel like the boys have done a really nice job for Ankeny in creating some really nice opportunities in transition.
Yeah, they push the ball. Carson's done a really good job of knowing his role. He's getting face guarded, so he's creating for other people. And I'm sure he's going to see a lot more of that face guard. But he's such a good player that he's going to find a way to either get to the rim and get fouled, get to the line, or he's going to create for other people.
So we get set to go here in the third quarter. Aguirre, Peterson, Schoolin, and Johnson out on the floor for Ankeny. Poe, Voss, Winter, Dow, and Will Thomas out on the floor for the Little Cyclones. The younger Aguirre of the two takes the ball here to start off the third quarter. See if Ankeny comes out with a set play. Aguirre to Aguirre, got him isolated down low. Drew the double team, got in a lot of traffic down there and couldn't get rid of the basketball.
Yeah, great look there. Good set play out of the quarter to start the second half. Just didn't go their way.
Winter for Ames. He's been that rim guy for them. Thomas. Poe is giving up a lot of height to Aguirre down there if he wants to try to take him down to the hoop, and I think Aguirre would welcome it. Peterson with a block and a second block. That shot clock reset. I'm not sure it should have.
Yeah, it comes down to if it hit the rim or not. I couldn't tell if it did or not from up here.
Definitely went off the backboard, but I'm not sure it drew iron. Drawing the trap is Winter. Poe. You see just a little hesitant. You know, he didn't go up with the confidence that we saw him go up with the first half, but it sure didn't make a difference in how the result ended up. Back to
big shot there by Poe. Gotta be careful.
Yeah. He doesn't want to get his third foul 25 feet away from the hoop. Did he get one there?
No, I think they gave it to somebody else.
That's on Thomas, okay. Poe kind of, his body language right after the foul was whistled, thought it might have been on him. Aguirre, 18-footer, no good. Rebound, long rebound. Dow tracks it down. Ames looking to run. .90 seconds here into the third quarter. Ankeny by 5 over Ames.
Looks like they're running a 1-4 high set here.
Winter's had some opportunities, but man, just can't quite get that to fall. Aguirre all the way down. Dow hustling in, blocks it, and it goes off of Gow out of bounds. And that'll stay with the Hawks.
Another great look for Jack, just not falling. But man, he could get to the rim anytime he wants, it seems like.
Ooh, Johnson had a chance there. He just didn't quite catch it ready to go. Fade away. Good luck.
Yeah, tough.
What a shot by Carson Johnson, up to 9 points on the evening for him.
Little dribble weave action here going by Ames.
Voss kind of got lost in the action, establishes himself back in, gets the ball back. And there he did not step on the end line. He got pushed out of there by Aguirre. Quick foul there on Leo Aguirre, the older of the two out there.
So with that dribble drive action, they really did it really well. They got people shifting to one side, went back to the other, went back. It usually takes 3 rotations, and that's what happened.
Eventually get your defensive man lost to get everybody shifting. Poe. Voss into the lane. Good defense there by Aguirre. Voss couldn't get it to fall. Great defense by Aguirre.
Ames are getting good looks. They're getting it on the rim. It's not falling on for bunnies for him right now.
With a 7-point lead here, Ankeny will look for a good one. Down low, Schoolin gets it taken away by Dow. Now Thomas looking to push it for Ames all the way in. Wisely does not take it up against Peterson. Dishes out to Winter, who makes it a 4-point game.
And I tell you what, Winter took that shot with a hand right in his face and knocked it down.
He's very long out there, Winter. It just the height able to shoot it over, nearly a steal by him, and then Aguirre gets it back. Battle for the rebound, and Dow.
Here.
Good hustle by Voss. Ames with a little more pep in their step offensively. Long three, no good.
Heat check there.
Peterson with a board. Down low, Aguirre, the lefty. Not quite as comfortable spinning to his left side. Now Rio Aguirre wanted that step back.
Oh.
Aguirre's blocked out of there by Dow. Poe decides not to go 1-on-3.
You almost saw Vance Downs come out of his shoes when Voss rose up and jumped for that pump fake. That's just something that you don't do. Luckily, he had help from the backside to block that shot.
And that's what he's talking with him about there. And Voss is long enough. He doesn't need to go flying out on the closeout. And I'm not sure what's the situation here. Okay, 2 free throws. That's what I thought. Dow, though, hustling end to end. Gets the block. Rebound on one end. Back to the other side. Has it down to a 3-point game.
And as Voss, as a player, that's when you go up to Downs and say, thank you for having my back. Even though I got chewed, I would have got chewed even more by Downs.
Can't get that one. Gloviak gets the board for the Hawks halfway through the third quarter. Hawks by 3. Constant switches. There's so much communication that needs to take place down there. Aguirre, again, that's Voss, and you see over there looking at Downs telling him stay on the floor.
Yeah, especially with Gary, he's strong, he's physical, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to get you up in the air and then go through the contact and get a foul.
So Leo Aguirre with a couple free throws here. Adds his 9th point of the night. Make it 10. Aguirre into double digits. Ames has played a very strong second half, just haven't cut into that lead a whole lot. Winter way short. Might have got blocked by Gloviak. That time Voss can't get it to fall. Rio Aguirre. Leo and Rio, left and right. I'll get that down. Leo into the lane up strong and can't get it to fall.
That should have been goaltending. Yeah, that should have been goaltending.
But Ames has the ball going back the other way.
High 1-4 high set here.
What are you looking for in a look like this? Something along the baseline, I assume?
Yeah, you're trying to draw the defenders out a little bit so it opens up the middle down low for some pick and roll action off the ball.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Poe lets one loose. No good. Nice look, though, for Jamison Poe when they were scrambling at the end of the quarter, or at the end of the shot clock. There are bodies all over the place. Nothing called. Swinging it around. 3-point shot on the way. Air ball there from Anderson. Boy, there's been a lot of contact with guys in the air tonight. When Ames goes up for a block, they go up with intentions. And that time Poe gets whistled for the offensive foul. Who else? Gloviak. He's been all over the floor.
That's his 3rd foul.
And he was creating some things offensively for him as well. It's going to hurt him just as much on the offensive end as it does on the defensive end.
Yeah, he was waiting to take that charge there for a little while. That's there's Poe. He needs to come to two feet, come to a jump stop, and then kick it out or go up strong.
Ames trails Ankeny by 5. Aguirre kicks out to his brother. 3-point shot, no good. Thomas comes out of there with a rebound for Ames. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Back to a lot of action, trying to get their man lost on the defensive end. Thomas up top again. Haven't seen him go to the basket a whole lot tonight. There is a foul whistled. Is that on Johnson? I believe it is. I think on the switch up they had Carson Johnson. No, it is not. Luke Anderson gets whistled for it. With 1:43 to go here, they said it was on the shot, so Thomas has a couple free throws.
Big free throws here.
Couple substitutions here for Ankeny. Schoolin back in the game. Cash. Goviak, who we've seen play the last couple of years as well, back in the game. Love the energy that he brings to the floor. Thomas misses that one as well. 0 for 2 at the line for Will Thomas.
2 big free throws missed there. Go from a 3-point game, could potentially be a 7-point or on cue.
Just explodes from dribble into letting it go. Just such a quick release.
Big possession here for Ames.
There, Leo Aguirre gets a steal, looking ahead to Carson Johnson. Wow, a clinic. Carson Johnson creating his own shot. Has the Hawks up by 9. Under a minute to play, third quarter. Voss all the way in. Thomas for 3. Ames has gone cold. Carson Johnson out with a rebound. He's got 13 for the Hawks tonight.
We'll see if he gets another one here.
12-second differential, shot clock, game clock. And Thomas going to get whistled for a foul. That's the 4th of the quarter, so no shots yet. That would have been basically an automatic 2 had they sent Carson Johnson to the free throw line.
I'm guessing we may see a little ISO here for Carson, one-on-one, some spread look. Because next foul, he does go to the free throw line.
I think I misspoke. He's actually up to 13 points. And with that foul, that reset the shot clock, so there's no shot clock on right now. There's a minimal difference there between shot and game clock. Schoolin with the basketball, back to Johnson. Probably not anybody better in the state you'd want with their hand on the ball in this situation. Half court set, 10 seconds. He's getting counted right now. Back to Aguirre. A lot of weapons in isolation that Ankeny can use. Rio Aguirre, no look down low to Schoolin. At the horn, the Hawks work it to perfection.
Great look there. I don't think, are we?
There was 0.4 left when he hit it, and the horn went off and stopped the play clock, but they said no, that would have expired anyway.
Gotcha. What a great look there to see that backside cutter. Great pass in the corner with a bucket.
Ankeny up by 11 as we head to the fourth quarter. Back after this on the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
Hi everybody, Danielle Seifert here, letting you know that I have the keys to your brand new home. I have been handing over keys to dream homes in the Des Moines Metro for 20 years. And with my team in Ankeny, we deliver an experience that's simple and stress-free. Sound advice, savvy negotiating, exceptional customer service, and the keys to living your best life are just the start of what you get when you are working with me and my team. Check out available properties at danielleseifert.com. Let's talk soon.
So when an athlete walks into Nick Rush Fitness, the one thing we want them to know is that this is a phenomenal community. We have the best coaching. We have the best technology. We have the programming that can help them succeed. So whether it's trying to get on JV for the first time, going to that next level on varsity, going from a second string to an all-state player, we have the tools, we have the programming and the coaching in order to take each individual to their next level.
Back here to start the fourth quarter.
Here we go, ladies. This is
On the Ankeny Activities Network. Our camera's getting a little bit darker, it looks like, as we're out here. Let's see if we can lighten things up a little bit. Maybe, there we go. It's been on for a long time. Camera's got to get used to things too right now as we head into the fourth. That was a big end of the third quarter for the Hawks.
Yeah, great end of the quarter. Ames made it close, and then Ankeny went on a run again.
In the corner, good, schooling.
Then Carson Johnson with the drive there and the kick for the three, just setting up his teammates. He can score when he wants, but he can also get the assist when he wants.
He just draws so much attention when he goes into the lane, and as he should, the way he's been shooting. His Voss can't get that one to fall. Johnson once again with a rebound.
Ames has went cold. Getting good looks, just can't get the bucket to go down.
Schooling. Now that's a sophomore for Ames at 6'7" that I think we're going to hear more and more of as the years go on. He's really provided quite a spark for them down low.
Absolutely, and Vance Downs always finds a guy that's tall and lengthy, and he always has that one guy that just is a rim protector.
Will Thomas quickly defects it back out of bounds where Ankeny will trigger. Quickly tries to get in the lane to Schoolin, but right there is Voss to take it away. Really trying to fit that ball in a tight window. Thomas all the way in. They created some separation. I'm not sure at this point the physicality. They're just expecting that there's going to be a lot of contact there, and they're not getting it.
Yeah, some great moves, but just can't get it to the finish.
Johnson is hammered out of bounds. No call, he's slow to get up. Hustles back the other way. Ames with 5-on-4. Poe hands off to Dow, can't handle it. Back out to Poe. No rhythm, right?
Yeah.
No rhythm.
Just out of rhythm. They're just rushing some things. I'm guessing here soon we're going to see a set play called out by Vance Downs.
Aguirre to Aguirre. Back to Aguirre. Woviak, who's been fun to watch off the bench. Leo for three. Good. Earlier tonight, the Ankeny girls were victorious over the Ames Little Cyclones. It was 50-17 was the final in that one. The Hawkettes looked really good. They just bring a little element of athleticism that we maybe haven't seen from them in the past, able to get up and down the floor, run it very well, get some buckets in transition. I think that's going to be, the last couple of years it's been hard on them in the CIML with the quality of competition they played, but I think they've elevated themselves to the point right now where they can compete in that spot.
Yeah, and they're very physical on the defensive end. They put pressure on you, make you feel uncomfortable, get up in your shorts a little bit, and that's what they did tonight against Ames.
Move on. Of course, tomorrow, and I apologize, our post-game show is going to be quick tonight because I've got an early morning tomorrow. We've got the Centennial Duels, which will also include the Ankeny girls wrestling program. The girls duels tomorrow will be at Northview. That starts at 8 in the morning. A lot of wrestling going on. That'll start at 8 o'clock. We'll be live with that, two different channels on CISN. The Centennial Duels will be going on at Centennial High School with the girls' duels. That combines Ankeny, Centennial, North Polk. They are one wrestling team. And good field that'll be there tomorrow as well. So catch some wrestling throughout the course of the day. Winter can't get that one to fall. Dow once again elevates and stuffs it.
That's one way to make the ball go to the hoop is just go up and dunk it.
No, don't have to worry about touch on that.
School. Dow with a block. Ames 3-on-2. Winter pulls it out. Voss and Poe is tripped by Gloviak, and Jamison Poe has spent a lot of time on that hardwood tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely hurting a little bit. Looks like it's either shins or quad. I'm not sure. Maybe taking a knee to one of the legs.
Well, just in general, it's been such a physical basketball game anyway. The girls was as well, and that's really where the way the game is trending. You see the physicality of the club world has made its way into high school basketball as well. Winter, they want to hit Voss heading down the lane, but Aguirre is just hanging out right there. Winter keeps it into Dow, and Ames keeps it alive. Poe up off the glass and good.
And that's exactly what he needs to do. Come to 2 feet, win up, compose, and finish the bucket.
Ankeny by 13. Ames trying to creep their way back into it. Aguirre backdoor to Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Again, through some contact. Ames there to alter a lot of shots. Voss all the way in, screened off by Dow, and an offensive foul. Gloviak again hustles back and creates the charge on Voss.
I'm not sure. I wasn't able to see it very well, but what an unfortunate call there for Ames. Great take. I wasn't there. I wasn't sure if he was there or not.
Coach Downs not happy with that call across the way. One of the things I like a lot being on this side is you can see the conversations with the coaches and the officials throughout the course of the night. Is that a full timeout? Yes, it is. We'll take one as well and be back right after this. This is the Ankeny Activities Network, powered by the Danielle Seifert Real Estate Team.
What if you could create memories that would last a lifetime? That would be pretty cool. Well, now you can.
.414 to go in the ball game. Ankeny leads 47-34. Coach Carlson saw something there. There's something I don't think he liked. He wanted to get everybody together. Are you changing defenses in this situation, or how are you adjusting things?
Well, there's 4 minutes left in the game. I think he's probably telling his players, keep your head, stay composed, take care of the basketball. We don't need early shots. Let's get good shots, and let's get some stops when they walk out of here with the win.
I really think you're going to see Ames try to up the tempo of this one over the next 4 minutes. Aguirre to the cutting Aguirre. Good defense, though, by Winter. Aguirre gets his own tip in, gets it to fall.
1 versus 3 there, and somehow he found a way to get that rebound back in.
Voss all the way in, up off the glass, and good for Abe Voss. Motion called for out of the Hawks. Schoolin, saw him hit a big 3 early on. Back to Rio Aguirre, up top to Leo Aguirre.
And that's what Coach Carlson's telling his boys, work the ball, move the ball around, let's get a good shot.
Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Carson Johnson. Back out Aguirre all the way in through the contact and puts it in. A perfect possession for the Hawks.
Aguirre's got to be really careful there of not getting a technical after that bucket. He kind of taunted it a little bit. In a game like this with 3 minutes left, just keep your head.
Aguirre up to 14 points. Under 3 to go. Will Thomas lays it in. But if Ankeny's going to take 30 seconds off on each possession and score, that's going to make it really hard on Ames.
That's exactly what Carlson's saying is work it. I can hear him up here keep saying work it.
Got a couple nice guys to control the ball. Gloviak says, I'll take the 3. I don't need any time here to.
Well, when you're wide open like that and it comes back to rhythm, we've said it multiple times tonight. What a great look there.
Will Thomas back out to Voss. 2:20 to go. Voss lays it up and in. Voss up into double digits with 10. Carson Johnson. Ooh, Aguirre, the crossover, lays it up and in. This has been quite the fourth quarter by Leo Aguirre. Foul on Gloviak, back right on the ball. Minute 53 to go, and this is where having the fouls reset. If you're going to start fouling as Ames, it's a disadvantage at this point.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure we'll start seeing it. If they get a bucket here, they'll start fouling.
Poe with the basketball. All the way in. Can't get it to fall. I think he hit a wet spot on the floor. Carson Johnson back the other way. We'll see if Ames elects to foul or not, and Johnson's going to get fouled. I'm not sure that was on purpose.
I don't think it was. I think he just beat him off the dribble and couldn't catch up and reached in there and got a foul.
Thomas whistled for that one. His third. Not sure that'll really become much of a factor here as Aguirre gets into his older brother. Shot clock reset, so Ankeny can take this all the way down. Johnson, there's a few times tonight we thought he might have got away with it. That time he did not. Offensive foul on Carson Johnson. Maybe not exactly what the Hawks were looking for in that possession. Only took about 8 seconds off. Trade fouls, and now back to Ames. Minute 28 to go. Winter for 3, no good. Schoolin gets the rebound.
Good look there, good set play. And now we'll see them drain the clock here.
Yep, doesn't look like Ames is going to foul.
Maybe.
Gloviak doesn't care about taking the clock down. Poe all the way in, he gets fouled. Johnson's on his shoulder.
I think, Coach Carlson, I think, just said, what are you doing? You're up by 16 with a minute left. Let's eat the clock. Didn't need that shot. You can tell Coach Carlson is not happy.
Gloviak's been a guy, though, he's an all-gas kind of guy. There's no breaks out there with him, and not sure he's the guy you want to rein in at all, because you watch him play, he's all over the place, brings a big spark to your defense. A couple big three-pointers tonight from him as he'll have a seat.
As he comes out, Coach Carlson points and says, right here in front of me, it's just a coachable moment for him.
Poe, who's got 11 for Ames, now 12. Down to a 15-point game with a minute to go. May not see many shots left in this one. Johnson over to Aguirre. They played a lot of basketball together. Ames can't even their fouls won't get them into shooting at all. So Aguirre back out to Johnson. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Aguirre again. Goes to work on Thomas. All the way in, kicks it off, and that's going to go off Dow out of bounds. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Ankeny.
I really like how Dow plays. Just hustle, big, lengthy, plays defense. Great role player for Ames.
Ankeny with 5 seconds. Lob it in. Schoolin somehow got behind Dow and laid it in. Poe hands off to Winter. Winter gets fouled and can't get it to fall. So it's 15.1 seconds to go. All academic from here on out. Ankeny will be in action, another non-conference game. They will go to Indianola Tuesday next week. Actually, that's Monday. They're at Indianola. Tuesday at Waukee Northwest. Friday at Dowling. So yeah, a lot of road trips, a lot of mileage to get put on. Carson Johnson going to dribble this thing out. Ankeny going to come away with a win tonight, 58-42. As the players already shaking hands. Another win for Coach Carlson. Really tonight, there was a stretch there at the end of the second quarter and the end of the third quarter that really stretched out that lead and made things happen for Ankeny.
Yeah, like you said, those 2-minute spans were key for Ankeny tonight to close out a quarter each time. Just all around great basketball by both teams. It was a good game, fun to watch, but good catch.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch. It's going to be probably a month or so until we see Ankeny play again, until they're back at home. Well, take that back. We'll see them at Centennial here in 2 weeks, but it's going to be fun to watch this team grow up. And there's certainly still plenty to work on, but it'll be a lot of fun to see these players. There's some talent on this Ankeny squad.
Yeah, for sure. They got a 1-2 punch, and then actually they got the younger Gary too. So a good 3, and then you got role players around them that makes it a all-around great team.
The final tonight, Ankeny gets the sweep in the doubleheader. The girls win and the boys win, 58-42 here on the boys' side. Tomorrow morning, be sure to tune in. We will have the Centennial Duels, which will include the Ankeny girls wrestling team. Fun group to watch right now. There's a lot of talent out on the mats. For Coach Chris Morrow, I'm Andy Pollack. Tonight, thank you for watching us here on the Ankeny Activities